Hey guys, happy late start Wednesday. Go ahead and get out your math notebooks. What do you guys think we're working on? Measurements. Yep. Measurements. We are actually coming to the end here very quickly, and we will be testing on measurement. Let's say Wednesday.
Friday.
I don't think Friday. I think Monday. I'll look. Hold on, I'll let you know. Let me look. It is Friday. So Friday, we will be testing on Friday over our measurement. All right. All right. Today on Schoology, you need to save. If you scroll down, there are two. One that says pictures of metric mass and one that says metric mass chart. So our pictures of metric mass it's going to show from smallest to biggest, starting at the top and going down. Notice the arrow, little to big here. Our smallest unit of measurement that we're looking at for metric is going to be milligram, okay? And they use a feather. I know yesterday in the movie they talked about a grain of sand, okay? Super small measurement then. We have a gram. And the gram they talked about yesterday, I think the fingernail for the gram. And then we have a kilogram that we're going to be looking at. Your chart then you need to save on Schoology. Is going to be our metric mass chart. And we have grams, kilograms, and milligrams. The one actually that we're not going to use probably today for our homework will be 1 metric ton. A ton is very large unit of mass for metric, and we probably won't be using that one today for our homework. But I like having it on the chart in case we come across it, and then we are prepared with it. All right, left light on, please, Malia. And let's dive right in. You guys are pretty much measurement experts at this point. You know the process. The only thing that changes now day to day is that I give you guys different charts for your conversions, right? But you guys know now how to use those charts to plug into our formula. We've had lots of practice now. Number 1, we're going to look at grams, 925 of them. And we're going to convert them to milligrams. All right, 925 grams, and we're converting them to milligrams. So am I going from small to big or big to small here? Which direction are we moving? I hear friends saying big to small. Everybody in agreement?
Yeah.
So B for big, S for small. A bigger measurement, I'm converting it to a smaller measurement. And when I do that process, what kind of computation am I going to be using? Multiplication or division? Everybody?
Division.
Ooh,
Division.
I heard both.
Division.
Multiplication, okay? We're turning a bigger measurement into a smaller measurement. We're using multiplication. So when we look at our chart over here, and we look at grams and milligrams, how many milligrams are in 1 gram? 1,000. Very nice. So what am I doing with that 1,000? Mason?
You add the.
I add?
You take the zeros and add them.
Oh, I like what you're saying. So he right away started with add, and I was like, you add? What do you mean you add? We said we multiplied here. But 925, we're multiplying it by that 1,000. He's saying that we add our 3 zeros at the end so we can do mental math and not have to write that out. So my final answer here then, 1, 2, 3 zeros. I start at the back and I need to see where I need to add a comma. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3. I don't need any more. Label. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm writing it up here, you need to be writing it in your math notebook, not just sitting right now. Taking notes. All right, very nice. Let's slide on over. Number 2. We have 19,000 grams. And that's going to equal how many kilograms? All right, so am I going from big to small or small to big here? What kind of direction?
Small to big. Small to big.
I want you right now to go ahead and finish this problem on your own. Raise your hand if you're buying.
What's today?
It's Wednesday. Grilled cheese. Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anybody for salad? Salad? Anybody for peanut butter and jelly? Pizza bowl. We go put this in our folder, please. Who do we have absent today? Alyssa's absent. She is here. Justice is here, yes. Alyssa's absent. Mason Street folder, okay. Yeah, you can, thank you. All right, let's check this one. We said we're going from a small measurement to a larger one, a bigger one. So what kind of computation does that get?
Division.
Division, very nice. And what am I dividing? How many kilograms? 2 grams. 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So what do I do with that number 1,000? Mimi?
19,000 divided by 1,000.
Very nice. 19,000 divided by 1,000. There should be mental math here, right?
19.
Very nice. I can take my zeros. 1, 2. Very nice. If we're working with decimals, I know sometimes you guys have on I Know It Math some decimals. What happens with that decimal for mental math? Yeah, you can move it over. So still mental math there. All right, number 3. I want to do some comparison here. I've got 7,000 milligrams. Here's my little comparison circle that we have to put our symbol in the middle to 7,000 grams. 7,000 milligrams to 7,000 grams. Do I need to do any work here?
No.
Why do I not need to do any kind of work here?
We know.
How can I just look at this? Malia?
Because the measurements are different, but they're both the same number, so whatever
Yeah.
measurement is bigger.
Good. So they have the same number. They're both working with 7,000 here. So now I just need to look at my measurements. Which measurement here? Let's go with smaller. Which measurement is smaller here? Milligrams. Now my alligator mouth, he wants to eat the what number? Always the bigger number. So he's going to want to eat those grams. His mouth is open to eat the grams. He does not want to eat a smaller amount. The alligator wants to always eat as much as possible. Very good. Same thing, let's do another comparison here. Number 4. "100 kilograms." Our circle for our symbol for comparison to 10,000 grams. I want you to try that one right now on your own. 100 kilograms to 10,000 grams. Try it on your own. All right, so my measurements here, are we working with the same numbers?
No.
No, I've got 100 and I've got 10,000. Well, typically when we're looking at just numbers, well, 10,000 is bigger, right?
No.
Not necessarily. 10,000 is a bigger number. 10,000 is bigger than 100, but that's not all we can look at, right? What else are we looking at?
The measurement.
We're looking at the measurement as well. So here I've got kilograms and here I've got grams. Are those the same measurements?
No.
No. So what is going to be my next step here? How am I going to know just by looking at this? Mimi?
But because you know that kilograms are bigger than grams.
So she says that kilograms are bigger. So does that mean that this one's bigger just by looking at it?
No.
Do you think I need to do some work here maybe?
Yeah.
Malia, what do you think?
So you can take the kilograms and you can multiply it by 1,000
Why would you multiply it by 1,000?
because that is how much grams is equal to kilograms.
Very nice. So you're wanting to convert, you're wanting to use some conversion here and make this kilograms, and you want to convert it into grams, you're saying, right?
Mhm.
Do I have another option? Is that the only option you have right here? Malia, what's your other option?
You can take the grams and divide it by 1,000.
Good. So I could turn this grams into what? Kilograms. Either direction. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot convert both sides. Otherwise, you're still going to have two different measurements. Pick one side to convert. Okay? They need to both be in the same measurements to be able to compare them. Okay? So we're going to go with what Malia said first, and that was to change these kilograms to grams. Okay? So I'm going to 100 kilograms equals blank grams. Okay? Am I going from kilograms to grams? Is that going big to small or small to big?
Big to small.
Big to small. And when I go big to small, what kind of computation does that get? Multiplication. All right, we look at our chart here, so we're going to slide on over. When I'm looking at kilograms and grams, it tells me on my chart that 1 kilogram equals how many grams?
1,000.
1,000. So I need to multiply here, right? My 100 by what number?
1,000.
Nice. So I heard a friend say here, do I need to actually write this out and multiply it?
No.
No, this should be mental math here, right? What do I do with these zeros?
You add to 3 zeros.
So I can add them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure we add our comma where it needs to go. Start at the back. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't need another comma. So now I've got over here 1,000 grams. So 1,000 grams is the same as 100 kilograms on this side. Over here, we've got 10,000 grams. Which symbol now that I've converted, and I've got similar measurements on both sides, what symbol am I using? And I don't want you to tell me an alligator mouth. Tell me the actual word. Ben? Greater than. Very nice. Because, so we know our alligator mouth wants to eat my bigger number. He wants to eat 100,000 grams versus 10,000 grams. But when we say it, remember, you're looking at like a book. So we've got less than and greater than. Read it like a book, left to right. Whatever you see first. When I'm reading this one left to right like a book, I see the small part first, less than. When I'm reading this symbol left to right, I see the mouth open, the bigger part here. This one's going to be greater than, okay? Big means greater, small, less than. Read it like a book. All right, number 5. Let's do one more comparison. 8,000 grams. And on this one, I want you to work with somebody in your area. Staying in your seat, mask on. I want you guys to work with somebody. Can even be 2 or 3 people, whoever you sit next to. And we've got 5 kilograms on this side. Masks are on. Masks are on. Turn to somebody in your area and discuss. How are you going to figure out? Do I need a greater than, less than, or equal to symbol in this box? I want to see everybody working with somebody in your area.
Because it's 8.
Ben. Ben.
If you divide
Malia.
8,000,
Justice.
you get 8.
Reina.
By 1,000,
Math.
and then you'd only get 5.
Ooh. Skip it. We're good. Ricky, work on this one with Javerick right next to you, Aiden behind you. Perfect. Huh?
How did you get number 2 or 3?
It's okay. Work with where we're at right now. It's your other room.
Okay. I got 8,000. It's bigger.
All right, talk me through this here. Can I just look? I see 8,000 over here, and then I see a 5. Well, I know when I'm looking at numbers, 8,000 is way bigger than 5. Is that all I can look at? Bradley, talk me through it.
I got 8,000 is more than 5
How do you know that?
kilogram because if you do because kilograms equals 1,000 grams.
So you converted this kilograms to grams, so then we have the same measurements on both sides. Okay, so 5 kilograms is how many grams?
5,000.
Good, so you gotta do 5 times 1,000.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we in agreement? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Very nice. So now I have 5,000 grams over here, Bradley, and 8,000 grams over here. Do I have the same measurements that I can compare now?
Yep.
Very nice. Tell me, what symbol am I using? Tell me the actual word for it. Charlie? Greater than. Reading it like a book, left to right. I see the big part open first. Greater than. All right, one more on comparison, and I want you to do this one independently now. Number 6. Four kilograms. Our circle for my symbol. And 4,000 grams. I want you to compare. Some of my friends, you might even be able to mentally look at this one. You might not need to write down work. If you need to write down work to see this one, that's fine too, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing wrong if you need to show work. Everybody is different and works through math differently. Mr. Evano, does not like mental math. He likes writing it out. I'm the same. I don't like having to do mental math. I second guess myself.
I like mental math. I hate mental math.
Mental math.
Like if you get it wrong.
Tell somebody next to you what you got.
Equal to.
All right, I heard lots of friends say equal to. How do you know equal to? Because I see different numbers. I see 4, I see 4,000, and I see different measurements. I see kilograms and I see grams. How did some of you know so quickly what this symbol was and need to go here? Sophia?
I turned grams into kilograms.
So you changed 4,000 grams to kilograms. And how were you able to do that so quickly?
Since grams is smaller than kilograms, it's dividing.
So you knew you were dividing. And what were you dividing by?
By 1,000.
By 1,000. So that was a pretty quick mental math then for you. 4,000 divided by 1,000 is 4. So you were able to see 4 kilograms on this side, 4 kilograms on this side. They are equal to each other. Very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys have any questions for measurement? You guys are getting pretty good and quick at this. Your homework for tonight is an I Know It math on working with our metric mass. You have 12 problems. If you get less than a 60%, it is going to automatically reassign it to you to do. All right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and get started.